Hello everyone, it's Brandalf the Wise playing Stardew. We're going to start on day 2 today. I am trying to remember exactly what I was doing. Raining tomorrow as always, that's handy. Ooh, no crows, that's good. Fishing trip from Willie, that's important. We need to go get our fishing rod after 9 o'clock. And we're going to spend a lot of time fishing today, just so that we can get a little bit more of that seed money in, because we need to start this farm off with a bang. The fact that there's some quite small plants from those mixed seeds that we had earlier, by earlier I mean on the day 1, they might well have some cauliflowers there, to be honest, and that's if they don't get eaten by crows, of course, before day 5. That's going to be quite handy for us to have, just because we're going to need them for... frustrating. Just because we're going to need them for the community centre later. Cauliflowers are great to have, but they take 12 days to grow, so they're one of the most profitable, but the least... It just takes a bit of fun out of it, having to wait as long and just keep watering and watering without the, I want to say, instant gratification of being able to just say, yeah, that's done, that's done, that's done, and not worry about it. Don't need the scythe now. Pickaxe I won't take either. I know I'm clear always, so I won't need the axe. I will take the hoe. Only reason taking the hoe is in case we find wormies, because wormies are important to our growth. I will just do another forage run around the top, just to make sure. I need to try and remember that by the time, by about 4 o'clock, I need to stop fishing, sell what I've got, and buy as many seeds as I can. So let's, while I'm here, just have a look. Where? Oh, there's a lot of people I need to talk to then. Linus is one of them, so let's just talk to Linus while we're here. Get the additional benefit of, I think it's either 100 or 150 gold from the quest once it's completed and you've spoken to everyone. It doesn't seem like much, but that's 5 whole parsnip seeds. And we know how important that is. Stone, wow, that's just the best find, that is. Annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, let's move on down to the actual township so that we can find more stuff, hopefully. You do occasionally get stuff up here like this, beautiful, but I often find that this specific space doesn't hold as much as some of the others, so there are times later on, if I'm doing a forage day, where I may just skip this bit altogether, which means I might miss a daffodil or a dandelion or whatever comes out later in time. But at the end of the day, it's all about being as effective as you can in the time you got. Ooh, Joja Cola. Free HP. Not HP, energy. What's wrong with me today? I just can't seem to concentrate. Oh, it's one of the little kids that we just ignore. Vincent, that's the one. I think is... What's the name of the other one? Jill? Something like that. It's been a while. I don't talk to them much generally, so it's not a thing. Okay, so we're talking to Willie. Ahoy there, son! Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty sea. It was a big haul, and I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive, and hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. And I will. Second I need a fishing rod upgrade, I'm coming straight to you, Willie. You received a bamboo pole. There's good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. Heh. That's what my old Pappy, it looks like Poppy, but it's Pappy used to say anyway. Oh, look out over the nice little ocean. I could spend a lot of time fishing on this game, but it wouldn't be as cost effective as the farm. It's just something that I quite enjoy, just like the little... Ooh, just quite relaxing really. Thanks for showing me the buttons, although I have already mucked up this fish. It's not going to be perfect, but it's my fish. Can't even get the bar right. I used to be good at this when I used to play religiously, but not as adept as I once was. Oh no! Oh no! We're going to try and keep one type of each of the low-level low-level fish, just because they're needed for the community centre later on. And we need to fill up that community centre. It's important. They'll get a decent amount of good stuff from it normally, plus completing it is quite nice. It's like an overall achievement, or a nice sense of achievement from it anyway. Plus, shoving it in Joja Cola smug faces. Always nice. Flounder we won't need though. That's just seed money. Seeds. Flounders very nice to get this early on because they're worth a bit more than the other fish. Not as much as eels, but enough. Seaweed. So I think I'm going to try and leave this area at about... Let me think. So I'll leave it about 4. Well, I'll leave it about 3:30 just so I can sell stuff to Willie. Get the money directly from him, like I was talking about on the first day. Sell directly, get the money then and there. And then I can hopefully go up and buy a bunch more seeds to plant tomorrow. And by a bunch, it'll probably be like 10 potato seeds or something, not as extravagant as I sound like, but enough to get me by. Enough to get me by. I think potatoes are they 50 or 60 gold each? I cannot remember. My memory eludes me. If when you're fishing at any point you see like a little bubbling section, it just looks like bubbles coming over a small square, you're going to want to try and fish in that square, just because it will increase the speed of you finding fish, so that you'll be able to catch more of a day than the small amount I'll be catching today. I think there's a setting somewhere where you can change the noise that the rod makes when it finds a fish. I just really like the original. It's the classic, and I want to say grown up with it. Grown up with it's probably not the word, but it's been exposed to me. And because of it, it's just, that's Stardew all over to me. That one noise can trigger reminders of so many different farms I've done. You have little niggling things that will just remind you of any time you've spent out here. It's like reliving your childhood, but in a game. The similar kind of flashback, and I never understood why, but it just seems to be the case for me. Let's drink the Joja Cola, which... but we need the energy for now. And we didn't buy it. We found it in a bin where it should have been. Haha. Almost there. Just a couple more fish, I think, today. That'll be gone. I'll probably get rid of that one stone if I need to. Ooh, a chest. Oh, go a bit up, otherwise we're going to lose out on getting the chest, which is probably more important than the fish if I get something good in it. What we got? What we got? 2 coal. Later on, that would be terrible. Absolutely terrible. But now, that is a great thing to get, just because that means we'll have coal for the scarecrows. I don't have to worry about going to the mines to get it. Okay, I'll probably get one more fish. Oh, fudge. Okay, so just because I know I'm going to use it regardless, eat the seaweed. One more fishy. Sell the flounders, sell the starred fish. I'm surprised I haven't caught an anchovy. Because you can get sardines, anchovies, flounders, herrings normally. Spring. From the sea. In the day. But I haven't seen an anchovy yet. And that's... Normally I have a nice little selection of them over the first fishing day. But haven't had that luxury today. You got this. Keep the bar up. Catch a flounder and then sell it to Willie. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Square, or like there'll be a separate button for mouse or keyboard. If you push X, you sell all at once. If you push square, for instance, with a PS4, you sell one at a time. And I painfully will admit that it took me a long time, a lot of playing of Stardew on different consoles to work out that there were multiple ways of which to do that. So I had been, originally when I first started, I'd store, or I'd have to use or sell, or I'd sell them to the shop and then buy one back if I needed it, because I guess I was new to the game and finding my feet and not knowing 100% what I was going to do. Let's just have a quick double check around here. We've got a few spare seconds, let's say. Hello, Emily. So it's either 50 or 60. Place your bets. It's 50. Okay, so let's buy 12 of those. Let's face it, it's not a large amount, but that's 12 more seeds than we would have had, you know. And normally, because I like things to be just in a certain way, I'd have set those squares out a little different. I'd have all my farm squares set out, but I would wait until the end of the first set of farming to be finished before I'd plant any other seeds. So normally I'd wait till day 5 before planting anything else, basically, is how I would have done it back in the day. Now I'm slightly different. I'm not going to plant them today, even though it will make... Oh, should I? The only reason I'm not going to is if they get eaten, I'll feel more sad. By crows, I'll feel even more sad than if it was one of the other types of things. Like if it was one of the parsnips. Take the... Should I? Yeah, let's... I thought about fishing. I did. But I do know I'm going to need another chest quite urgently, so I'm just going to do a bit of clear up of the farm. Then after I've done a little bit of this and a little bit of that, I'll head down and do a little bit more foraging. Down... Oh, I keep wanting to say downstairs. In the forest down below. There we go. starting to feel exhausted. I can't really do much of anything else. I don't have the luxury of having lots of different seeds that I found from the trees that I've chopped down, which is slightly upsetting. But if I'm lucky and I get a little bit of energy back when I'm foraging, I might be able to eat one of the pieces that I've got, hit some of the seeds that are currently in the ground like they've been planted. They haven't been planted, they just fell and planted themselves. So, okay, so I just contradicted myself there. You understand what I mean. Then I'll be able to get what I need for making a field snack, so I have even more energy. So 2 dandelions. They do give energy, but I'd rather get the money out of them. Actually, I think I didn't have one stored because I'll need one, so I could use it if I'm in dire need, which it looks like I might be based on the fact there were no spring onions for a start. I'd just like to get a little bit more done. Another horseradish. I could eat that technically. I can't remember how much one's worth. I probably should have kept myself like a little log of different bits so I would remember easier, but that's not my style. I like to try and force myself to remember these things, and normally eventually it works, but not right now. Hello, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Now leave me alone, I have things to do. To the farm. Oh, I don't know if I said in my last video, but I really hate the stone. Okay, I'm gonna eat one of the dandelions. You, maple seed. You're different. Acorn. Perfect. I could go around and harvest loads, but I can't. I won't be able to see very well as the night draws in. So I think it's just going to be make myself a field snack. I'll keep hold of that horseradish just in case. A bit of 45 energy there. Hopefully that's enough for a couple of trees. More acorns, nice. I'm not selecting or picking my trees that I'm chopping very effectively here. I'm just chopping whatever's in my eye line of what I need. Okay, so that's actually not bad. I do need a pine cone, which is highly annoying. Is that one? I can't remember. I cannot remember for the life. Move. Come on. Come on. Let me through. Wasn't even one. Oh, that's sad. That's very sad. Oh well. That's that for the day by the look of it. I've got no energy to do anything. I've foraged everywhere I can. Can't fish anymore. Apparently I can't even find my way through here, so I don't know how I've survived this long. But okay, so that's most things that I could get done today done. I'm gonna sell the... I don't know why I did it like that. I put those in there. Sell the horseradish. And then I will go to bed. Sell the horseradish, make a chest, colour code the chests. So, best thing to do, just this little bar up here. Go grey for me, for the stones and ores, and green for like the hodgepodge selection of things that I have, and then eventually I'll have one specifically for food, specifically for bits that I have to do. But for now, we'll just leave that as it is. I do have some coal to transfer over. I don't have anything else to transfer over to the other chest yet, but I know I will in the coming days, so it's better to be safe than sorry and be prepared. I probably checked this morning, but I can't remember. Rain all day tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about watering. I just have to worry about hoeing the land first. So that's the end of day 2. Got a level up in fishing. Nice. Didn't seem to get that much. Is that one horseradish is worth 50? Okay, I'll try and remember that for next time. Well, anyway, it's been fun, guys. If you liked what you saw, like, subscribe. You know the drill. Any comments, feel free to leave them. Keep farming, keep getting that seed money, and stay safe. Goodbye.